Hey y'all, it's JamiThatsMe here. I'm back again for us to get into Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know we gotta tap into the after show to see what all the ladies discussed. Now, if you're new to the channel, hey Bit, make sure you're coming into the video, you're liking, commenting, subscribing, and also sharing the video. Okay. And without further ado, y'all already know what we're gonna do. We're about to go ahead and check out the show.
I want to be a ray of sunshine, but sometimes it's heavy. Coming up on the Real Housewives of Atlanta after show. Brit's box had I want to say maybe 3 paper towel rolls. 3 paper towels.
Phaedra and I were super cringed at calling anyone out about how much they gave.
And I was the first one to support them.
The thing that didn't make sense for me was the fact that when she pulled up, she was like, I've got a truck full of stuff.
The truck never pulled up. Some married men that don't wear rings as well. So
yeah, my husband does not wear
can't
rings.
just assume.
His idea of a wedding ring is, oh, I'm wearing gold today. The silver ring don't match.
The Real Housewives of Atlanta after show starts right now.
Angela, that man playing in your face.
Donation.
Her Instacart order. Instacart is a lot better than what she gave. Brit's box had I want to say maybe 3 paper towel rolls. 3 paper towels. She gave us a box with maybe 1 or 2 paper towel rolls, maybe a light bulb or something. Man, that's a pretty light box. So we look inside and there's 3 toilet tissue rolls. I see what you did there, Brit. These boxes for Grenada are bare naked. I just couldn't believe that was the donation.
I expected so much more.
And I told her about it off camera because I'm that kind of friend. I want to talk to you about it.
I know.
I don't want to embarrass you. So we went to Houston's after she made her tiny box donation. And
Costco donation.
I told her, I was like, yo, this is how you should give. This is what would be appropriate.
I donated. I said, are you sure this is enough or whatever? Because I don't want no funny business. I'll add whatever. Because I genuinely want to make sure. And I was the first one to donate, so I didn't know. So we all go out to eat. She's telling me.
Because I didn't donate until everybody donated.
Exactly.
So,
So you got to donate the most.
But Kelly, I would not have put her out there on blast in front of the group, but she brought it up. If you have the ability to give and do big, this is when you do your big one.
Phaedra and I were super cringed at calling anyone out about how much they gave to a charity.
Yeah. You can go out and spend, like most of us do, $200-300 to get your nails done. Don't come with no $250 donation.
I didn't even get clear information
No.
on what
And
to
I found
give
out
before Grenada. It was
1 or 2 days
It was
before.
like a day or
So
two.
At the end of the
before.
day, my thoughts was,
If it's about
Brit Love, I need you to pick one. Did you find out 2 or 3 days before, or were you the first person to donate, as you said? Okay. I don't believe that you were the first person to support and donate. Okay. That is one. Number 2, I have to agree with Phaedra. I do feel like, at this point, you guys likely got some good money from your contracts to where you can at least donate $1,000. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it could have been $1,000 worth of items, right? Or, just gave the, $1,000 in cash, whatever. But also at the same time, I'm kind of like, yo, at least she gave something. Right? I am like, at least she gave something. Why is y'all on people's ass about what they donated just because you chose to donate more? That's what you chose to give. Right? Now, if she wouldn't have gave SHI, y'all would have really been on her head top about her not contributing or nothing. Okay? But I will also say this too, because she was a liar. Yep. Because why you sat up there and said that the truck was on the way and the truck didn't even show up? But you the first one to donate, though. That's not making sense. If you didn't got it, say that. Not only did the truck not show up, you gave $250 and then you just gave a little piece of this right here. Try anybody really, well, I ain't gonna say anybody, but a lot of us could have gave, 2 rolls of tissue, 2 other boxes or whatever, and gave you, here go your $250. Okay. But you are now a housewife. You're looked at a bit differently. Things are luxurious. You got this, you got money for that. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, Phaedra not lying. Y'all spend so much, $200-300 on them nails. You know what I'm saying? Do you got to turn around and get that pedicure done too? That's a lot of money. Then you go get that hair done. That's a lot of money. It's like, girl, you could have. That's about $1,000 right there. Like, you really could have just went ahead and gave $1,000. Okay, you could have gave a little piece. Then you she bought up about $1,000 worth of stuff over there at Balmain. You could have gave $1,000 to the needy people. Now this my other thing too. Girl, is I'm getting my piece of write-off. Because I be damn, I'm finna put it in your hand. Am I getting my piece of write-off? What's really going on? Hello? So, all in all, I do agree with with Phaedra on that part. And Brit set up here, I mean, I had just found out 2 or 3 days before, but you just said that you was the first one to donate. So which one is the love? Let's keep going.
If you don't know the appropriate amount, how can you be blamed for it?
No, you don't know.
And I asked Shamia.
We didn't agree on how much to give.
We didn't.
No one should have gave less than $1,000.
All of us have charities of our choices.
Exactly.
I give my percentage, you give yours to a charity we already support.
And I was the first one to support, so I didn't know that
No,
you
not
know.
that. Not that.
Yeah.
It was
My
them
thing
asking
was-
you.
Exactly.
And downing you on
Absolutely.
when you gave it, how much you gave.
And how I came in with a Birkin.
We can't pull up in Birkins, Rolls Royces, Bentleys, and then not really give when it counts.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
To me, that felt like a little shit. So you're worried about what car I'm driving and what bag I have?
Not trying to count nobody else's account. I get it. Any donation is great. I appreciate all of that. But you can't come around here like, insurance. But the thing that didn't make sense for me was the fact that when she pulled up, she was like, oh, I've got a truck full of stuff. I don't want to pull around back. And I'm like, well, I'll make room for you to bring your truck back.
Never pulled up.
She says, oh, Mike is on the way with it. Okay.
Just be
sure,
lying.
No problem. I just brought out what I could fit in my car. Well, do you want to bring your car around?
So it just changed. One, I didn't want to bring the truck around back because I got so much stuff. Oh, well, Mike is bringing the truck. Oh, I just brought what I could fit in my car. Child, that's crazy. You want to bring your car around back? Whole time just lying. Just lying. And then for me, it's the way that she was walking into the girl's driveway with that light ass box, acting like it's heavy as hell. I said, girl, come on. Girl, even in heels, we can manage that. Girl, you only got 2 rolls of paper of toilet tissue and 2 boxes of something. Like, it really ain't nothing in there. You can stop acting like, oh my God, this box is so heavy. Like, she just really, I don't know. I mean, she gave her reasonings for suing. I don't think those are the legitimate reasons for suing, but I definitely feel like, girl, you just mad them folks caught you in so many lies and you didn't know how to handle yourself. And now you feel like because the audience ain't rocking with you, you want to sit up there and sue. But, child, yikes. However, I will say, Shamia, you were talking about her, though. You were talking about that lady. I don't even know why you were sitting up there acting like that. Because so when she called you passive aggressive, she wasn't wrong.
To get the rest of it out. Oh, this is it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know.
So when does Mike come in with the rest of it? Well, now I don't know if he's gonna make it in time. No problem. Would you like to make a monetary donation? Fine. That's how we get to the $250. I always like to give how I would like to receive.
Absolutely.
Right? And that means I don't want your old crap out of your garage.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's appropriate because I won't lie. I'll like. A lot of my daughter's clothes are gently used, especially with Shiloh, because she can't go nowhere and really do a lot.
Yeah.
So I have packaged it up, and I like to donate that stuff, you know, but like things that you wouldn't want, why would you try to gift that? Even if you're pulled up with a truckload of water.
I think that's stupid. I feel like Shamia, at this time, in my opinion, is making excuses to justify what somebody else's donate just because you don't want somebody's stuff out of their garage. Like, it could be stuff that they've never used before that they put down in the garage and probably intended on doing something with and never got around to it. And it could be a yard sale. It could be something that they do give away and it may be just the very item that a person needs. Like, you don't know. Just because that's not something that you would want doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me. All right. She doing a little too hard of policing for me. But when it was time to police your friend and the shit that she said outside by that pool, then you don't know what's going on. Like, oh my God, what happened? Like, calm down, girl.
Like, whatever. It would just be.
Now, Drew, little assistant, came through with the water.
Drew came back with another.
Drew came back with another donation.
And I appreciate Drew did well. Drew showed up. Drew showed up.
Cheers
to you. She did her big one.
She did her big one. I don't know if Dennis paid for it. I don't know if you called Dennis. It don't matter.
She got 5 on it.
But you got 5 on it, Drew.
I want Drew to get these hoes a popsicle the way they keep her name in their mouth, for real.
Do you know this person?
My color is purple.
I think that's black.
Since you want to sit up there and call her Miss Phaedra, Drusilla, it's giving Drew Stickle, bitch. And let me pass these hoes out to you, bitches. And let me let me pop some in your mouth because you hoes keep my name in it. Drew, get some popsicles, okay? Some Drew sickles, and pass them bitches out to them hoes, okay? Because I know that mouth is hot this summer. The way y'all keep her name in y'all mouth, okay? Suck on that. For sure.
This being said,
We just want to know who is black.
Any flirtatious?
Oh, there's definitely been flirting going on.
Is it more than a friendship?
No, we are friends.
Is black looking for new artists?
It's just a friendship. We talk on the phone. We laugh. He gives me business advice. And that's really it, just continuing to get to know each other. But he lives in a different state. And we haven't seen each other in a very long time. But it's just someone that I consider to be a friend. And that's really all that it is. I mean, he's single and dating. And
so you don't see it going anywhere other than friendship?
honestly, yeah, because he was in a long-term relationship and he wants to be single. And I kind of feel like I want to be married, you know.
Okay.
Again, like I'm someone that loves marriage and honors marriage. And I'm like, I want that. And he doesn't want that. So there's a misalignment there. Like I would never, how would we
Friend with them hoes.
Friend zone. So he's a good friend, you know. He tells me I'm beautiful and da-da-da-da-da. But
sometimes just hearing it from a man just feels
just
good.
healthy, you know.
I don't care about
you're
nothing
going
about if Drew is dating. Okay, if she's saying that man is her friend, then that's what it is. Okay. But I think somebody tried to say something on the show where they alluded to her hunching on a man, and it's like BITC raggedy ass H. How would you know? How you know? She don't talk to you like that for you to know if she hunching on somebody, and y'all killing me because it was Todd and it was Dennis, now it's Black. Like y'all stay having to find somebody to put on her. Let's see what y'all got. Okay, up under y'all mattress. Let's see who y'all connected to and who y'all caught out with out there.
Divorce.
Just have
someone say, you're great.
Yeah, and encouraging. I think because of who he is and his success, it's like, oh, what's going on with him? Very successful. He owns a no tobacco, no nicotine hookah line. Okay. That's done extremely well.
Oh, I think I've been seeing that line promoted.
Turned his product, and he made like $1 million in 9 hours. And it was like internet success. So he's
not my stilo, but
he's a good friend.
He might change his mind.
Listen, he's a good friend. He's successful, but I just feel like, you know, if you're out with someone of a certain status, it's like all of a sudden you're together, and it's not that.
Right. But you guys never matched when you guys went out, right?
Matching? Somebody said that y'all came through the club together, holding hands, y'all was booed up. Girl,
somebody said.
That's why I would ask you myself.
Somebody said. I'll never forget she said this. Somebody said, somebody told you that. And when you heard it from the horse's mouth and they told you no, you continue to go throughout the season and perpetuate that bullshit. So when it's your turn, because chances are you will return to the show, because I don't see you not returning because you ain't friends with Porsha. Okay? I see you still returning. I'd be surprised if you don't. When they start putting that shit out there on you, we're going to see how you feel, especially being a person that was engaged to a man at one point, and you had Phaedra saying things that she said, as well as Porsha allowing it, and you talking about y'all could have ruined my engagement. Yes, Drew is going through a divorce, but we don't know what they may be trying to work out behind the scenes, and here you go with this shit. And then again, you also are putting extra shit out there that he could potentially try to use against her in the divorce. Like, that's some whack ass to me personally. And then you don't even have anything actual, factual. None of y'all have no hardcore receipts. Nothing that you guys have presented gives anything hardcore. Okay, Ty said it ain't nothing like that. Dennis said it ain't nothing like that. And I'm sure Black gonna say the same thing. So I'm a little confused on that. So when they spin the block back around on Shamia's ass, and her husband may be like, what the hell is this? What they talking about? Okay, and he may not even care about what they talking about, but you're still going to feel away because of what it could do. I don't want to hear that come and remind you of this very moment here, okay?
Party. So I was like, I definitely wasn't there matching Dennis. Anybody, I would have been matching him, but...
How do you feel about Charles not wearing his ring?
I knew that was coming. That's why I looked right to Drew.
Some married men that don't wear rings as well. So
yeah, my husband doesn't.
I just don't think that's nice.
How do you deal with that? Does she got Tourette's or something? Why does she be hollering out her business out of nowhere like this?
Well, you know what? It was an issue when it was an issue.
Not
because
Tourette's.
I'm like, my idea of marriage is wedding ring I'm taking. This is who it is. This is who I'm with. And I just feel like it's a statement of I'm married.
Yeah.
And his idea of a wedding ring is, oh, I'm wearing gold today. The silver ring don't match. You know, I'm like, no, we
So he
are
doesn't
not
wear
on the
his
same
wedding
page.
ring, or he doesn't wear it sometimes?
He doesn't wear it. Well, he's lost so many of them. So now it's just not even a conversation anymore. And he's like, everybody
I'm sorry, ho. I'm not gonna play them. Like, I'm sorry. When you lose yours, I'm losing mine. Okay. I'm losing mine, but I do understand when women wear their rings so much that that it doesn't feel right to not have one on. I've seen some people just wear their bands, and one, that's okay, but it also could signal that, like, she done pissed her the fuck off. You know, I'm used to having something on here, but I'm not gonna have that big ass rock on here, and I understand. But Charles, you are ticking me off, and you know what? I can't even say Charles is ticking me off. Who's ticking me off more would be Angela. I feel like Angela downplays his actions sometimes. Like, oh, you know, it's nothing like that. Like, he don't really mean that. Like, Charles is just funny and da da da. It's like, I need you to understand that your husband does not like you, because that's what it seems like. I wanted to believe that maybe Charles, you know, maybe he likes her. Maybe that we get a different Charles behind the scenes. Like, no, I think this is who Charles is. And I do not like it. He's not affectionate towards her. He seems to be miserable, seems to not be happy that he's married to her or any of that. And I do not like that. The least you could do is, like, put your damn ring on. Like, when the cameras are on y'all, you wondering why she talking to you. Why is she bothering you? And then you don't wear your ring. Like, it's too much wrong with that. But that's your man, grew up 10 years, so.
I'm married. No, everybody doesn't, Charles. Everybody don't, first of all, know you. So that's just who he thinks he is. Yeah. But it's just not even a conversation, because we have come through more than that.
Right.
And so,
pick and choose your battles, girl.
Yeah, that's not
as long as that man is coming home to you every night.
And it's bigger than that. He respects me. If I look, I better not find. And nothing comes to me. So
if I look, I better not find, and nothing comes to you.
Well, the ring is not more important than the man.
The marriage.
The marriage is what matters.
The marriage.
You know, committed to the marriage, then the ring.
I don't like this conversation. And the reason I don't like this conversation is because y'all are trying to support y'all friend in whole shit that y'all would never accept. In my personal, like, y'all is not gonna sit up here, and maybe Drew, you may be forced to do, I don't know, with Ralph, but it's like, y'all wouldn't like this shit either. If y'all husband walking around not wearing the ring, and you over here talking, well, you know, the marriage is more important than this, and da 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 da. Like, I'll probably just be like, okay, well, if that's what works for you, then okay, and maybe that's no different. But I'm not liking the conversation. Like, girl, how do you feel? What you want? You want him to wear the ring? Well, girl, you need to tell him that. Okay, you need to have. Well, I've talked to him. I've had conversations. Well, don't you think it's about time for you to take yours off then? If he ain't gonna wear it, it's gonna be too much. Two can play that game. Is what it's given to me. I guess
it's just a little sign to show that he's taking.
Honestly,
but, you know,
that ring,
the ring brings
be bringing. Yes, it brings.
Yeah, sometimes it does backfire.
They're
like, you might be.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, if the ring is bringing things,
that's true.
Be careful. Be careful. Okay, because when you bring, they gonna brawl. Be careful. When you think the ring is bringing, their wife gonna be in a brocho or something. Understand? Okay, that's crazy that there's so many out here that want somebody else's piece. Oh no, ma'am.
Material.
So
I'm not saying
crazy,
that's the case
but
with Charles,
true.
because I'm not excusing him from wearing it.
Right.
I'm just
okay.
saying right now,
I felt like
it's
you
not
was.
an issue for us.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Because y'all got bigger issues. Okay, I get it then, bitch. You trying to sell them houses for millions of dollars. I get it. Fuck that right now. I'm trying to sell this house. Okay. Well, that might be more important.
I didn't want to share it with the group.
I know.
If it were me, I would never have shared it. Gerald called me on FaceTime. I didn't have my earpiece in, and he was talking about my kids. So I'm like, what's up? 2 seconds. This is my husband. Hey, babe.
You have to call the agency and try and find someone else. We cannot keep that lady around anymore. Just throwing the baby like that, it is not.
Throwing the baby like
I
that.
didn't want to bring everybody down.
I know.
I have a lot of things happening with my family,
Yeah,
and
you
my
do.
personal life with regards to my child's health. She has craniosynostosis, colon atresia, colonostonosis. She has a hole in her heart. She has buildup fluid on her kidneys. If she gets sick,
I
and
just
she
hate
has
she
a
going through so much.
bronchitis or prolonged cough or prolonged coldness, then we got a bigger issue. But I don't choose to disclose because it can become a downer, and it's like, oh, woe is me, or sun is out, but Shamia's raining, clouds, but, you know, like, I don't want to be that person, right? I want to be a ray of sunshine, but sometimes it's heavy. Life is hard.
I can understand
And
that.
at that moment, I just couldn't handle it. I'm like so tired of being sad and crying. But here we are. Let me deal with it.
I hate that her daughter was sick while she was away, because I know how stressful and crazy that is, like, as a parent, when you can't get to your baby, especially Shiloh with her different health issues. And I think sometimes we forget, because Shamia is just always trying to keep like a happy front all the time. We forget that she is dealing with a lot at home,
Right.
A lot when it comes to Shiloh. So I was really proud of us as a group to just give her that moment.
I really appreciated how all of you ladies just really put all of the differences and the drama aside, and you showed me love and compassion, empathy, and I felt good. It brought me back. It was good, not to get emotional, but it really made me feel good.
I can't imagine going through that with my children. So I have nothing to say but just show up and just show her that I do love her and that I do care and want to make sure she's okay. In that moment, I think just us having that as like a sisterhood was so important.
It was.
That to me was actually one of my favorite moments in Grenada, because we all came together as moms, and we just came together as like good humans to just support somebody who needed love. Kudos to us.
That's probably why Miss Edie was doing so much. To me, when she was talking to Shamia, I'm like, girl, is this about Shamia or you? I think Edie is the only person without kids. Everybody else got children. I mean, granted, they were there to hold and console her, but I feel like Edie, like, what's going on? Like, but then again, they had just got into it, so I don't know. Maybe Brit's misunderstood or something. I don't know, but girl, she be contradicting the fuck out herself. But let's keep going. Get into that in the review, child.
Angela gets emotional as the women surprise her with a cake.
Oh, yes, for the anniversary.
Whose birthday is it?
It's your anniversary!
That was sweet of them to do.
Just to be surprised by you guys, I was overwhelmed with emotion. It felt so good. The cake was strawberry, like my favorite. I was just like, there was some thought. I don't know if anyone knew that strawberry is my favorite cake, but just the thought in and of itself was well received. Like, thank you, guys.
When I found out that I don't want to take all the credit, but when I was told that it was your anniversary and you were going to be there without Charles.
The first anniversary that we not together.
Okay.
I mean, that matters.
Okay.
I really felt like we should celebrate you in some way, because although I've been through it and back with my divorces, I love love. And I know you guys have been through some things.
I was on legal Zoom printing out separation agreements like this, you gonna stay over there. There's a lot of misinformation about him on there. My husband does not have a side baby.
You guys are still going, like you guys didn't give up on each other.
I hope she explained this child on IG, on the reunion.
Because marriage is not easy, so in 8 years, God
We're
bless.
in there.
And the number 8 is like the infinity number. So I
Yeah,
feel like that
so this is 8. I don't know, sometimes it'd be like, sometimes it'd be half an 8, but yeah, we're trying, we're in there.
All right, y'all. So that pretty much concludes the entire episode over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta Aftershow. All right. Pretty cute for what it was. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. Of course, I'm Jami, that's me, honey. And y'all know I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I can face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over, I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can feel the pool